Hello, this is part 2 of the video. If you didn't watch part 1, its link is gonna be in the description. Enjoy! Okay, so I guess I'm gonna commit this and then I will move to the next thing, okay? Uh, for text, I guess this is a good enough commit message. Uh, Now what we need to do is work on the next thing, okay? So the next thing is a custom hook for local storage. Also, I guess I'm gonna just group those two because the first one tells me to make a custom hook and the second one tells me to use JSON format. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, now I need a new file with my new custom hook. A custom hook, from my understanding, is just a function that uses React hooks. So if you use a React hook, you become a React hook in a way, not a built-in one, but a custom one. So I guess I'll call this one local. Okay, I guess use local storage. I guess that's what I'm call it. Use local storage.js. Maybe I'll change it later. So I need to make my React hook from here. So I guess the same way I import here, I need to import here. What do I use in my local storage code? Where it is? I guess most of it is here and some of it is here, right? Hmm. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna place this and this in a way, somehow. I guess this updates it, right? So, okay, okay. So first of all, we need to import, I guess we're gonna need to use state from React, and then we're gonna make a function use local storage. This one will take a key. So if I want to change the name of the key in the local storage, I can change it from the function itself or from the function parameters. And also an initial value. So initial value kind of works like a use state, but a bit different. So what you're gonna do here is gonna make const. Uh, I guess what we will use for this. I guess I'm gonna make const local storage value and set local storage value. No, because that's not accurate because this function does not, that function will not change the local storage. So I guess local value, not local storage value. Okay, that will make more sense. We're gonna make use state. I guess the initial value will be the initial value because that makes sense, right? Oh, is it? Does it make sense? I guess I want it to pass the JSON uh, immediately. So I'll assume that the local sto the the local storage has a value assigned to the key we give that has a JSON in it. That's what I'm gonna assume here, right? So I'm gonna make a try statement. I'm gonna use JSON.pass, and instead of JSON value, I'm gonna just try to um, do JSON.pass. JSON.pass. I guess I'll move this code up here. So what I'm gonna do, okay, I didn't me add a catch to this stuff. Okay, so first of all, I need to get the JSON. So local storage JSON will be JSON dot pass local storage dot get key, right? I guess value will be this. Let me put null here so this goes away. It's called conditionally. The actors must be called exam same order in every component. Uh, I guess I'll keep this last. Um, so I guess local val. I guess I'm gonna make a variable called initial local initial value. So local initial value, or I guess final uh, makes more sense. So final initial value, I guess in the beginning is just the initial value, right? And then I put it here. And those errors are getting, those warnings are getting a little bit annoying, but we're close. So we get the local storage value. We need to pass it. So we do this, and I guess this could return an error, right? So I guess I will. If this is undefined, I guess undefined does go through JSON pass. JSON pass handles undefined in a way. So I guess it just okay. We could just test with node and see what it does. So JSON dot pass undefined. Okay, undefined. Okay, it gives an error. Okay, but null. I think it works fine with null if I remember correctly. Yeah, it works fine with null, which is kind of weird. So I guess we will set final initial value equals local storage value or local storage JSON uh, or so we okay 1 sec. What's that's true. So this is truth here, right? If I do boolean, it returns true. Okay, so an empty object is a true value or truthy value. So this works. I guess. So we do local storage or initial value. So in our initial value will probably just be an empty object for now. We could maybe add stuff later, but we will be okay. Here we could, for example, console error, the error we got, and then we would just not do anything because we already did this step that did here. We already did it here. I guess we should move this here, right? I'm thinking about removing this variable and just putting initial value here. But this is a bit confusing, so I'm just gonna keep this. And also, I'm just not gonna initialize it, and I'll put an initialization. I'll put not initialization. I'll put no what called assignment here. So I assign it to initial value. This I guess will work. We get the key, we check if it's JSON, we try to pass it as JSON. If it errors, it goes here. Um, then we have local storage or initial value if this is null, and then we get this. So we have the local value, which is I guess the content in the original code, right? Get item. It gets set content and get content. So instead of using our own use state, we use their own version of use state, right? Because now we added functionality, we added JSON to pass. So using our custom hook is now justifiable, right? I'm thinking about how to remove this, but I don't know yet. I will need to I will need to do so because I will need to JSON pass it too. So I guess uh, how would I do that too? I guess I could add another array, another thing. I guess for now I'll return this thing. Also, I need to export default use local storage. Maybe I make a value to update the content, right? So we update it, or maybe we'll make our own set function that doesn't take this, that does this automatically, because this is the only place this is not the only place we use the store content, right? Hmm, one sec. This is gonna be complicated. I guess set content passes the JSON, should do that, and our local storage should have a get function that does that too. So it's kind of similar to the way we get the initial value. Kind of weird. Part 2 is over, but this video has 2 more parts. Their link is gonna be hopefully in the description. So see you there.